What's going on YouTube? So let's get right into it. You know, these last couple months within cryptocurrency, specifically the DApp space, there's been a lot of activity. It's been very active. A lot of stuff going on. You know, different contracts and projects coming out and launching and everything. Um, one thing I've noticed, one thing I've noticed in many of these projects, how people try to, how they mention that their project, especially those that are created by people who have a large following in social media and YouTube and in crypto. They would mention how their project is trying to be what BitConnect used to be or should have been. Not used to be, but what BitConnect should have been. And it hasn't worked. It hasn't worked. And I think that's interesting. I think that's very interesting. BitConnect did something that pretty much hasn't been done before, and to date is not being done. In the DApp space, is just, it's like you have to like find a diamond in the rough. You have to really find a diamond in the rough. Everything is just so, the DApp space is saturated with a bunch of stuff that just, unless you're involved with like just having a lot of nothing, or just getting involved with a bunch of different things amassing to very little, for me, there's no point in getting involved with 10, 20, 30 different projects that just can equal to one successful project. What's the point? Just to say that you're an active crypto participant? I don't know. It just doesn't work for me. Shout out to whoever it works for who does that. It just doesn't work for me. The latest project that came out in the DApp space that created a bunch of noise and popularity was Team Just. Of course, because they, Team Just, there's a brand there, they created Formal 3D and they were P3D, and so I left that Team Just thing alone with this project because I saw what it did in 2018, which was great, right? I'm not saying that it wasn't good. It was great, but that contract, that whole thing kind of soured towards the end, especially towards the end of the P3D short contract. I mean, Formal 3D short contract. That just, after that came out, it was just, everything changed for those folks over there. And I didn't want to jump on the bandwagon with Team Just, because I saw what the Herd thing did, the whole hype. I don't know, man. It's like, it's just weird. It's all weird. There's very little patience being exercised in cryptocurrency. There's very little patience, very little logic that's being utilized in crypto. Like, it's just, people just go with this market thing and price fluctuation and price action and that's cool, but not everyone is involved in crypto for the same reasons, and many people still don't know about crypto. They still don't know about crypto. And those who do know, who market these projects that are just, just tell the people it's a money grab. You might as well, you might as well tell people it's a money grab. Crypto has become so satirical where people will just say, listen, this is a scam flat out, just jump into the scam. Whether it's a parody, whatever, exitscam.me, like it's just telling you, listen, you put your money in this, just consider it a donation. You're never seeing that money back. And people flock to it, and they do it. Those who are new, who are coming into crypto, just be aware of that. Be aware that there's so many opportunities to lose more than to gain at this point right now, from what I'm seeing. I'm an outside, like I said to myself, let me just take a step back and then try to be objective as possible. And you turn on, the social media platforms with respect to different cryptocurrency projects, and it's just like this haze, this fanfare, this insane activity and interaction going on. Like people are in their own bubbles. Like it's just whatever, right? And it can become consuming, or you get lost and lose. Not only can you get lost in that hype, but you can lose crypto, you lose your funds, you lose money. Not a good feeling. Not a good feeling at all. Not a good feeling, and it's repetitive. This is stuff that just, it repetitive. It comes in waves, it comes in cycles. It's just another opportunity, another wave that came and went. Another opportunity in some cases that are just coming to scam. Who knows? Who knows? But history has shown. This is why I like to talk about, fact finding and doing research. History shows. History has shown. No matter how small or whatever, if it's there, it's laid out, it's a record, it's indicative of what people have experienced or have done. And you can look at and draw your own conclusions from that and say, okay, this is not for me, or okay, this is for me. I'll take a chance with this. It's a gamble, and then let the chips fall where they may. But it's crazy, man. It's really crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. And I was saying this before, like as far as if you're the head of your own cryptocurrency smart contract, you're the head of your project, it's a cryptocurrency smart contract, and you want your contract to be successful. Who doesn't want their contract to be successful, right? What I watched P3D do, as far as, amass such popularity, they had, they were talked about in so many different media platforms and social media networks and blah, blah, blah. They did the same thing again and got the attention of the head of Tron. They got the attention of the head of Tron. They got the attention of Justice Sun. I mean, that, for whatever it's worth, because I don't know if Just Game is going to do right by the people. I don't know. Who knows? No one has a crystal ball. But if you were fortunate enough to create your own smart contract, and you have a decent social media following, I don't understand why, people don't, I don't know if they have or not, but why couldn't the head of the blockchain find out about your project? Especially if it's a decent project that it's or whatever. I mean, I don't know. Just Game did it again, or Team Just did it again. They did it. In other words, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. And it was weird because you're the head of a person could be the head of the project that of their own contract, and you're trying to build a network to allow your contract to be successful. Who wouldn't? And you profess that this is supposed to be what BitConnect should have been. Then another group comes out with their own project, and you as a head of your own smart contract jump and make videos about the next project that's going out from another group, and this other group got the attention of the head of the blockchain. Like, whoa. Like, I'm looking at it unfold a certain way. I'm looking at it, I'm like, dude, really? Wait, really? I don't know. I don't want to make this video too long. But it's hard. Crypto has a long way to go. Crypto has a long way to go, I guess. And unplug from the matrix sometimes. Put the devices down. Experience life. To see things from a different perspective that's fresh. Just to not be inundated with this market that's already saturated, especially in the DApp space. This subset of a wider market. The subset of this DApp thing is just, it can become sickening if you allow it. Can't allow it to overwhelm you and take over. Nah. Can't do that. Remain well. Do the best you can for yourself and your loved ones. Learn about this crypto thing if you're interested in it, to reduce loss. I'm out.